Hello. Happy Saturday and happy February 1st. I'm so excited it's February. I don't have too many plans today. I had a super chill morning. I took a shower and I'm getting ready to go to this antiques and garden show. I'm not totally sure what that entails. I think it's like booths with different vendors selling antiques and I think like floral displays. I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully get a little bit of inspiration from it. And then afterwards, I don't really have plans. Hopefully they have coffee there because I'm in the mood for a cappuccino. Whoa, I'm all out of coffee. I think I'm just gonna run down to this little shop we have in our neighborhood. I could go to an actual coffee shop, but I kind of just want my home coffee. I also feel like the coffee shop is gonna be so packed. I don't know, I'm just gonna start driving. It's so nice out today. Gotcha. Good morning. Good morning to you too. Thank you. Good girl. I'm a little peppier now that I have my coffee. I am so happy today. Like, I slept in till like 8:45. I got out of the house. I was in a coffee shop environment for like 5 seconds. Then I came home, made my coffee, and then I just journaled for probably like 25 minutes. It's actually crazy how much the weather affects my mood. Today it's sunny, the birds are chirping, it just is so happy outside, and I feel so good. Like, I feel like I've taken Molly. I've never taken Molly, but I'm assuming this is what it feels like. For a day this perfect to be happening, I don't know, it's just like a gift from the universe. I feel like it's rare that I'm journaling when I'm in a good mood, so that's kind of a nice switch up for me. I normally am journaling if I'm like super stressed or just feeling very negative about something, so that's a nice change. I'm really liking my life right now in general. I actually enjoy my job. I like the people I work with. I like the flexibility. I like the PTO. I feel really balanced in the way that I'm eating and working out. I started a new workout, really liking that paired with going on walks. I'm loving the hair switch up. I feel like it just needed to happen. I just had been thinking about it for a few weeks. And also my long hair just felt so stagnant to me. It just felt like it wasn't looking great. And I'm a really lazy hair person, and so I never styled it. I'm never gonna be someone that's doing like the Dyson Airwrap. You know, another aspect of life that I'm feeling good about is that I started a drawing class. It's a beginner's drawing class because I don't know how to draw. I actually am loving it so far. The first class was super out of my comfort zone because we drew for a lot of the class and then we went around to each person's station and like critiqued. It's fun to be working on a new skill. I feel like I'm constantly having to switch it up to keep things interesting for myself. Something that did interest me about drawing is that I find myself wanting to be creative. Like if I'm having a creative episode, I guess you could say, and I'm feeling so creative and like I just want to express something and just like do something, put something on a page, I oftentimes have that desire, but then I feel like my skill level doesn't match what I want to do, if that makes sense. So I think it'll be nice to kind of inch a little bit closer to at least having some idea of how to draw. This is my sketchbook. So the first class, we just did mark making and then texture drawing a little bit. So a lot of this class so far has just been like loosening up and not being such a perfectionist and just trying things and seeing if they work or not. This was the value class, so like shading. This is my drawing of Winnie. She was asleep on the couch in front of me, so I tried to capture her. And that's kind of it for now. Oh, this apple too. The top is good, and then like this becomes a little bit cartoonish. I actually kind of like this. I feel like it's a very specific style, but it's actually this vase that's to my right with dead flowers in it. I love little illustrations, doodles, anything like that. That's the content that I'm like the most drawn to. I just would like to have that ability, so we're working on it. Oh, another thing really contributing to my happiness is our new house. I love this place so much. So some backstory. Wow, I'm really yapping right now. When Blair and I first got married, and actually when I started my YouTube channel, we lived in the upstairs of this house that we're living in now. And we became friends with the people who lived in the downstairs. They texted us last year, like in the summer. They told us they were leaving and asked if we wanted to move in. And I was like, duh. It feels like a mansion compared to what we lived in before. We calculated it, we literally measured, because the last landlord told us that our place was 800 square feet. And the longer we lived in it, the more we were like, this is not 800 square feet. So we measured one day and it turns out we were living in about 450 square feet. We did it for a year and a half. It was worth it. I think I'm acting like it was a prison sentence, but it really wasn't that bad, and I definitely was able to be content there. But now that I live in this is a mansion. This is huge. It's only like 1,200 square feet for reference, but I love it so much. But it's not even the size of the house. It's the character of the house and the charm and the fireplace and the archways and the little built-in cabinets. Like, I just love it so much. As long as we live in Nashville, I'm living in this house. It is so nice outside. It actually is making me so happy. Like, I can't believe how happy I am. The coffee shop I went to earlier had a drink that sounded so good. At the time, I was like, I don't need this. I'm already spending so much money on coffee beans. I haven't stopped thinking about it since, so I think I'm gonna go get it. It's like an afternoon treat. I get this one drink that is iced coffee with like a salted whipped cream, homemade on top. They have a Valentine's Day version that is the strawberry version of the whipped cream, and that just sounds so good. So I think I'm gonna get it, because why the fuck not? But also, the real reason I'm leaving the house is to go to an art supply store, because as the drawing class has progressed, I'm realizing that there's a couple things that I'm missing. Wow, I need a haircut bad. Okay, it looked cuter at first, but Their cold brew is so strong though. If I drink this whole thing, I'm gonna be buzzing. Bro, this is better than the original. So good.